What's up, guys? I wanted to take some time in this video to address something that is in the news actually right now pretty much. And that is the fact that Liberty Safe has admitted to giving the FBI access codes to get into someone's gun safe. What I want to do is to jump over to an article from the Post Millennial that talks a little bit about that. And of course, I want to go ahead and read this statement from Liberty Safe right here in the article. It says, on August 30th, 2023, Liberty Safe was contacted by the FBI requesting the access code to the safe of an individual for whom they had a warrant to search their property. Our company protocol is to provide access codes to law enforcement if a warrant grants them access to a property. After receiving the request, we received proof of the valid warrant, and only then did we provide them with an access code. Liberty Safe had no knowledge of any of the details surrounding the investigation at the time. Now, before we get to this section of the article, it goes on to tell you what it is basically. There was an individual that was he was involved in the January 6th protests at the Capitol. Yeah, there's a lot that we could talk about there as well. And anyways, he, like many others, was arrested by the FBI. In fact, I think the total arrests are somewhere up to about 1,000 people, according to reports. Yeah, right here in the article, at least 1,000 more, according to the DOJ promise to arrest at least 1,000 more, as you can see right there. Now, I wanted to get into what we're seeing with this and basically to talk with you all about something that goes beyond Liberty Safe. I don't like what they did. I'll just tell you that. Okay, they were presented with a warrant, but they followed their own protocol. At the same time, I do remember back several years ago, there was a case involving the iPhone, which, of course, I'm an Android guy myself, and they had tried to get the company Apple to help them break into an iPhone of a suspected criminal, and Apple refused. I commend them for that. I think that you may have had some other companies kind of follow suit on that, but obviously in this case, Liberty Safe gave them the access codes. Now, what most of you all do not know or may not know regarding a lot of these safes, especially those with the electronic locks, there are typically backup codes that go along with those. Okay, the manufacturer, when they build those safes, they have that in there for a deliberate reason, regardless of manufacturer. A lot of your big manufacturers, your major manufacturers do this. And that is in the event if someone loses the code that they have entered, or they have misentered a code while trying to change the code, there's basically a backup where the company can get them into their safe. Okay, that's just part of what these companies do. Many of these safe companies offer a lifetime warranty on their safes, and in the event of you losing your code, they can give you access to get back into them. That being said, if you're someone that does not like the idea of anyone else retaining any kind of access code to get back into your safe, then what you should do is change the lock. Okay. And there again, guys, an electronic lock in general, I've got my own feelings about those. Maybe I'll talk about those in a future video. But what you could do is to change that lock. I'm sure it's going to void your warranty. Okay, just accept that right off the bat. Most of these safe manufacturers, the big ones, they'll give you a lifetime warranty for some things on the safe in the event of fire or attempted break-in or whatever. And I'm sure that changing that lock is going to void that warranty. But if you want to get away from that, that's what you can do. The same is true with a lot of your home security systems. Okay, just because you buy a home security system and they show you how you can change your own code when they get that system up and running for you, the reality is the folks that installed that home security system have a installer code. They can get in there and make changes and do whatever they want. just from that installer code. It's basically a master code. Spend some time doing research on this stuff, guys. I'm telling you, there's a lot of folks out there that get a false sense of security by buying some of these items and things like that. And yes, they are an investment. And, but it does not change the fact of the reality that we live in. Okay. Liberty Safe, I don't think that they should have. I think that they should have refused to give the FBI those codes. Okay. That's just my personal opinion. Yes, the FBI had a warrant, but at the same time, with knowing how things are these days, I do not think they should have given them that information. In fact, I'm not so sure that Liberty or any other manufacturer should retain that information, but that's just my opinion. I think that they should be more upfront about it at least. But again, guys, it's not just Liberty Safe. It's a lot of these manufacturers out there. If it is an electronic lock, it's mostly electronic locks, especially these days. There's a backup code. Tragic, terrible. But anyways, guys, I just wanted to come on here and talk with you all about that for a minute. Again, I can't say it enough, guys. I'm not happy that Liberty Safe did that. I don't own any of their safes. And after this, I don't believe I would, but even if I did decide to buy one, I would definitely change the lock, and that way I could avoid the problem. But guys, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Do you own one of these safes? Now, is that something that you are now concerned about? Love to hear from you guys. Let me know down in the comments below. Check out all of the links down below this video. Be sure to share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out my website at boomsticktactical.com, and we'll see you next time.